Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams, two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Well, he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle and incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Illinois lining up quickly here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And they grab the early lead. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Fowler. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air.
Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards.
The Hokie is getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaking free at the 35. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Touchdown, Hokies. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got that.
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
A new set of downs after that completion. Single back takes the handoff. Runs right over the defender. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Illinois. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution of championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. Caught, completion. Physical running, fights off the defender. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
You start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking. Everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing.
He's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they
just trudge through the defender. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
Yeah, As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Important second down play coming up. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
They'll run it from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Handoff to the right side. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Tries to get it to the running back. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions.
Touchdown, Illinois. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Fowler. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What's another huge gain for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even at a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Strong game by this quarterback. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. No chance to catch him.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Fowler. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Looks like one more play here before halftime.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Illinois.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Hokies. This offense is still clicking. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Past the 10. Look at him run through those tacklers. Touchdown, fighting Illini. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Looking to pass. It's Fowler. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Hokies. Made the defense look slow that time. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Snags the quick throw. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Using his legs, it's Allen. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1 yard line.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5 yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. The 50, inside the 40. The 20, crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. wonder if the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Allen.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Allen. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Illinois. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield. It's Fowler. Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Hokies will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football.
Touchdown, fighting the line out. And this one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. To the air, it's Fowler. Catch made on the left side.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Great move in the open field. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Hokies line up with a 1st and goal. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Illinois Fighting Illini.